Good morning, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you are in this world. Today I'm going to be filming an updated foundation routine. I haven't updated you guys in quite a while. So let's just jump right into it. So the first couple of things that I do before I start putting foundation on and my stuff like that, I usually obviously wake up, I wash my face, I use my Serious skincare line and Continuously Clear. And then after, I moisturize my face and I use from Cetaphil, it's their daily hydrating lotion. Looks like this. I love this stuff. If you don't have this, I definitely would recommend it. If you have sensitive skin, acne prone skin, it's an awesome brand just in general. And it has hyaluronic acid in there, which really helps hold that moisture, which is what we need if you're dry or if you have oily combination skin. I have combination skin, so I can get dry and then I can get oily. So I do about 2 pumps, looks like that. And I put it all over my face. This is what I do after I have washed my face and did my Serious skincare steps. And I like to go like this because it helps drain your lymph nodes, and it just kind of helps make your face look a little bit more chiseled and more awake and less puffy. It's sort of as, I don't know if it's as effective as the rollers people like to use, but I like to just go like this and just wake the face up. So after the moisturizer, I'll go in with some type of eye brightener. So at night I use more of like something to prevent wrinkles and aging, but during the day, in the morning, I like to use something that helps with making my under eyes a little bit less dark. So I use from Bliss. I love the brand Bliss. You can find them at Ulta. So this is their Exclusion Radiance Boosting Eye Cream with Vitamin C. I love this stuff. I use this every morning. I do about like 2 pumps, and I just take the ring fingers and I dab like that, and I go up on the lid near the temples, and I make sure I get in to where the real shadow is. So I do have this applied on already, previous. And so far I've got that moisturizer, that eye cream on. Then next I would go in with some type of a broad spectrum sunblock. Very, very important, even if it's the most rainy, cloudy day and you're thinking, I don't need sunblock. You do need sunblock. The sun is still coming through. So this one is 55 and it's specifically for your face. I do about that much, you know, and I just warm it up with the fingers, and then I'll just put it all over my face and my neck and your chest. And if you have extra, put it on the back of your hands. And I do that. And I press it in. Now, typically you should wait 30 minutes after your sunblock because it's got to set in, and you got to make sure that it's really sunk into the skin. And so I wouldn't recommend just going right into your primer. You should wait about 25 to 30 minutes to let that the sunblock to set in. So this one was from Neutrogena, and I like it because it's breakout free, and it's dermatologist recommended. I'm getting my friend very soon, so I am just prone to cystic acne. So that is a cyst right there. That is just like a scar from a previous pimple. A couple of scars right here too, but these are active down there. and I'm trying not to make them like really come out, you know what I mean? I'm trying to prevent it, but definitely let it sit. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna just go right into the primer. So the primer I love is from Ulta, and it's their mattifying face primer. It's oil-free, paraben-free, controls shine and blurs pores. And as you can see, it's kind of dented because I love it so much. And if you don't like that, I don't know what you would call this texture, like a silicone-y texture. It's definitely not like a liquid formulation. Can you tell it's like to me, I find these to be the best primers, this consistency. Love it. I just feel like I can just feel right away it helping my pores and mattifying. So I just usually do my T-zone, which is right in here, forehead, definitely my nose, top of the nose side, down here, and down to the chin. You can put it all around your face, but those are typically the areas that my pores really come through. So if I come in real close, you can already see like it did help bring down the size of the pores. It just kind of minimizes them, makes them a little smaller, and it just helps mattify the face. And I've noticed with this, it makes everything else go on even better and even smoother. So I don't know, there's something about this, something about it. So I have two foundations today to share with you. One is on the lower end of the scale, drugstore, and then one's a little bit on the higher end. Both fantastic, both for two different types of needs. So this is from Wet n Wild. I'm in the shade Rose Ivory. It's their Photo Focus foundation. It's cruelty free, and it doesn't have flashback. That's cool. Anyway, it looks like this. Comes in this relatively nice bottle for the drugstore. And I love it because you unscrew it like this and it's got like a little, like a paddle. I love it. You just kind of gives you the right amount right off the bat. But this formula is definitely not as thick as you would think. It's definitely more, definitely solidly a light to medium coverage. So this is for my ladies that want a less expensive foundation but want like a light coverage to medium. Definitely medium. And then this is for all you ladies and gents out there that want much more of a full on coverage. Even though this is a CC cream, this stuff just can cover up a tattoo. It's insane. So this is from It Cosmetics. I have it in like a little tester, not a tester, like a little small travel size. This is color correcting full coverage cream, anti-aging hydrating serum, and it has the 50 in it. So if you wanted to skip on the sunblock beforehand, it does have sunblock in it. I like to use this if I'm going a lot more glam with my makeup and a lot more flawless with my makeup, and I'm going to a party, I can't have my makeup, anything coming through, right? That would be this foundation. Highly recommend it. It's absolutely amazing. This is more like, you still want to look put together, but you don't want as high of coverage. I'm actually going to use it today for the video, and I'll show you. It does cover. It does. See, this is my face beforehand. Get your little paddle, and you don't have to, okay, sure, just let it drip. It looked like a bird just pooped on my face. Okay. So we're just gonna leave it like that, and I'm gonna take my It Cosmetics, I love this brush, Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection in number 7. It's got a all over and a concealer. I'll link right here in the cards that pop up my favorite foundation brushes and brushes just overall. Highly recommend it. So as you can see, it definitely is covering things, but not like in a mask, like definitely not. See, like you can still see it. My blemish. Make sure to go over your eyelids with your foundation and under your chin, neck, ears, hairline. Okay. So as you can tell, like, it did cover and it helped everything look better. But it's definitely not super high coverage. But if you wanted, you could go back in it and just sort of spot conceal like that and just go to other areas that you feel like didn't get enough and kind of go to the smaller side, or you can stick with the bigger. Sometimes it's easier to handle with the smaller brush. Don't forget to go to around the mouth and around the nose. Those are areas that get red or discolored during the day just by like blowing your nose or just naturally. Okay. And it's a gorgeous finish. It really is. For drugstore, it's so beautiful. So how gorgeous is that finish? It's so beautiful. I can't get over it. It's stunning. So it's definitely a medium, a light medium, light to medium coverage, definitely. My skin still looks like skin, but we're covered, you see? Okay. Next would be concealer. My favorite concealer that I've been using every single day for 4 months now. I'm obsessed with it. It's this camo concealer by e.l.f. Looks like this. I'm in light peach. I love the doe foot applicator. It's this big doe foot, and the product that comes out is all you need. It's so amazing. I will admit that it does dry pretty rapidly. You do have some time to manipulate and move it, but it does dry pretty quickly. So if you want something that you're able to, I mean, you can still move it. You see how I'm able to move it? I love it because it stays. I can't even, it just stays. It really does stay. And as you can see, it really does its job of covering. You can use a beauty blender, you can use your finger. I know. It's whatever really gets you out the door faster. Sometimes my fingers are really all I use. Okay, and you just kind of press it into the skin, press, press, press. Around the mouth, tip of the nose. Don't forget, ladies, that inner part of your eye and your eyelid. There's so much discoloration on the lid itself and in that corner, and that can instantly make you look tired. bring that concealer all the way and get rid of that redness under the eye right here. Okay. It definitely conceals. It's my favorite, and I use it all the time. So that's how we're looking so far. I love it. Just trying to make sure everything is blended. Okay, I think we're blended, and it looks like this. And that is stunning. It's beautiful. Next is powder. The powder that I love is by Wet n Wild. It's their Photo Focus translucent powder. It comes in this big container. And sorry, my nose just activates the minute I put makeup on. I usually leave like a little beauty sponge in there, and what I'll start doing is I'll take my finger, press it in so the warmth of my hand activates the makeup, and it presses it in so it'll stay even more and form to my expressions and my fine lines more, and it won't like crease and cake up so quickly. And now I'll go in with my little beauty blender little guy and just go over areas that I put the creams, the concealers and the creams. And I'll kind of just spot those areas like this, pressing powder into it. And then what I'll do after, for the final step, is I will take a much more fluffier brush like this, and I will just grab the powder and just start dusting it all over my face, every inch, just like this. Under eyes, eyelids, cheeks, neck, and I'm basically just setting everything with that powder. And typically from here, what I would do is, you've seen me do it a million times in videos, I'll bake at this point, just like this. And then I'll go in with my eye makeup. Because what this does is it really helps to ensure that that concealer will stay put, and also it helps in aiding when you have dark or light eyeshadow, the fallout, it'll catch onto the powder, and then all you'll have to do after your eye makeup is wipe it away, and all is forgotten. Okay, and that's it. That's the updated foundation routine. I hope that you guys learned something, enjoyed the video. It's just a couple of steps and a couple of products, but I wanted to share that with you because when I come on, I already sort of have my face like this, and then you'll see me bake and then go into the eye makeup, and I really wanted to, you know, dive into how I really do it, break each product down, what it's meant for, how it's used, and yeah, just show you some tips and some tricks and give you guys a flawless base to work with. So I love you guys. I hope you all are well, staying safe, and hope you guys are healthy and happy. And yeah, I love you. And write down below any, you know, recommendations you have for videos. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. Like the video. Takes you 2 seconds and it costs you nothing. But yeah, I love you guys, and I have an itch. Oh my god. Does anybody just get like super itchy? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Like, I'll put the makeup on and then I'm just like this, like itching everything. I don't know. Anyway, love you guys, and I will talk to you all in my next one.